able even to feed their babies. They don't have money to feed their family.
No salary, no settlement, no any money.
Please give me my money, please, please, please. And I will go home for my family. 6 months, no pay, no money.
This is our room.
They are voices of desperation, pleading for help.
I'd like to return to Australia and move on with my life. However, until this is resolved, I'm effectively captive here.
Hundreds of workers have been left stranded in a foreign country, unpaid, many living in cramped labour camps, when Australia's biggest construction group, CIMIC, announced the sale of its Middle East arm a year ago. CIMIC has helped build Australia. With roads, airports, hospitals and skyscrapers. Their projects include Tallowa Dam, Sydney's Star Casino and Melbourne's multi-billion-dollar Metro Tunnel project.
It's listed on the Australian Stock Exchange. It's one of the largest 200 companies in Australia by market capitalisation.
Valued at almost $7 billion, CIMIC generates a profit of $400 million a year and pays its senior executives millions of dollars in wages and bonuses.
Prior to 2015, CIMIC was then known as Leighton Holdings, and they rebranded to be CIMIC.
It changed its name in 2015 after a string of high-profile scandals. Leighton often made front-page news. There was a bribery and corruption scandal, an ASIC probe, and a global bribery scandal involving Unioil in Iraq. It's the Middle East business that's caused CIMIC the most headaches. Since it moved into the region in 2007 in a joint venture partnership with a local company, things started to fall apart.
It hasn't been a healthy business for many years.
Australian Michael Albrecht has worked for CIMIC-affiliated companies for 17 years, mainly based in the Middle East.
Workers would be tip of the iceberg. There are hundreds of suppliers and subcontractors that haven't been paid by the business over here.
CIMIC is hiding behind a complex structure. A year ago, it announced the sale of its Middle East business, known as BIC. CIMIC says it has never controlled BIC, owning a 45% share. But internal documents reveal it called the shots. It picked the managing director and the majority of the board. And the 2021 sale agreement highlights that CIMIC has to inject $130 million into the BIC business as part of the deal. Unusual because the other partner is paying nothing. The sale agreement includes certain conditions that are still to be met.
There is devil in the detail, and the detail suggests there's a lot more to do yet.
Can I try you on FaceTime? Let me call you.
Helen, how would you describe the treatment of workers by CIMIC in the Middle East?
Some of them haven't been paid for 12 months, some of them for 2 years, some even go back longer than that.
Melbourne academic lawyer Helen Bird sits on the ASIC corporate governance panel, the corporate regulator. She's been watching this saga play out.
And finally, this is my bed now. Just I used to sleep here.
I spoke to her from Sydney and shared the files I've been given.
CIMIC's exit from the Middle East appears to be quite ruthless.
Does CIMIC legally own the business in the Middle East?
CIMIC does still own the business because the agreement to sell the company was dependent on the performance of several conditions precedent. Those haven't been completed, so the shares have not yet transferred to the new owner. It is unethical not to pay workers their legal entitlements. If this was happening in Australia, it would be considered absolutely scandalous. And I think the real scandal is the thinking they could get away with it because it's in a foreign country, out of sight and out of mind.
Michael Albrecht is currently stuck in the Middle East, unable to return to Australia until he has paid his outstanding salary and end of service benefits.
There's hundreds of people that have been caught up in this mess. They don't have money for food. It's a tragic set of circumstances, and the place has been abandoned, and people have been left.
I can take only this one. If I cannot take
Unpaid workers have turned to the courts. 7:30 can reveal that 34 cases in Dubai won judgment for the company to pay up, plus compensation. Albrecht's case is in the queue.
The company's saying, no, we won't pay you. You need to go back to the authorities and say you have no problem with your company, and then we'll pay you.
The abrupt withdrawal of CIMIC from the Middle East has been catastrophic for subcontractors.
We just hit our 50th year last year, 50 years in Dubai.
How much are you owed?
Well, cumulatively, we got about 18.4 million dirhams. That works up to $5 million.
Have you tried to get your money back?
We tried approaching them several times.
No, don't have any response from them. That is the big problem.
We're having a tough time trying to just keep afloat.
And if it keeps going this way, your business will be broke.
We will collapse, yes.
In Qatar, the scandal is worse. Leighton Contractors Qatar collapsed in 2020. It was another partnership agreement with a local operator. The country's judicial guard described the situation as a humanitarian disaster. More than 500 legal cases are before the courts. It owes more than $500 million in unpaid wages, outstanding invoices and bank loans. Its former managers are now being investigated and could face criminal prosecution.
Now the way out is just to throw everybody on the scrap heap. It's we're out of here. Good night. Goodbye. And we'll see you later.
In a statement from CIMIC, it says BIC is continuing to make significant progress on paying its employees. It says CIMIC has at all times kept investors properly informed and met its continuous disclosure obligations. If you had a chance to say something to CIMIC, what would it be?
Clean it up and get people paid. It's gone on too long. Get people paid.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.